All right. So the thing was today. The interview with some of the practically smartest people on earth, the people who just push the boundaries of impersonal information games, the guys who did like Deep Stack, SUG, the player of games thing. It's just the insane amount of work. Yeah, I've been reading through their papers for like 2 days straight. Just crazy amount of intellectual. The What do you think they would ask on interview? It's crazy. Like I think they have themselves no clue what they're doing. Absolutely in what they're searching. Like I was not looking for the job at all. Uh, this kind of opportunity came out of nowhere, and I just knew that I had to take it because that was well, because of people that are only because of the things they're doing. Uh, and I'm really not sure how to feel about it. Like the questions which were asked, like I answered them, but the questions which were asked were just normal. Like they were just any small little, just for normal people it's a job. And like fourth math Olympiads questions plus uh, some like medium lead code problem. I mean, I didn't prepare for them, and I would never prepare for such things. It's just I'm not doing that. Fuck that. The level I'm playing on is completely different, and the level they need is completely different. I have no clue what they're doing there. And frankly, like I've been a bit terrified going into this because like these three people I've been reading their papers for and I think 30 hours in total last week, like 30 hours of straight reading their papers. Uh, I was a bit intimidated, so I didn't follow the best strategy, but uh, like the impression on these kinds of tasks I would get of someone who just prepared for these kinds of tasks because they're everywhere, and someone who knows what they're doing is going to practically the same. It's like I'm really not sure what they're doing, and again I didn't do anything great. Should have done obviously. It's just fucking tell them to go do something real and show them that they can do things, but honestly, I mean, I've then the result is not yet clear. Like I have no clue what actually happens. I'm gonna continue harassing them until uh, until it doesn't increase the expected value anymore. So if they don't go with me, I'm gonna get you harassed up like once a week for the rest of the year at least. But I think I did like everything I could for preparation. I wasn't sure how to feel about on preparing for like these interview specific questions. But I think it's just not worth it in the long run. It's just not worth it. Okay, so now I think the probability of getting there is like 15%, and I knew it was low anyways. Actually, I think I was pretty consistent with the estimate throughout. So uh, everything's just on track. Those probabilities which I needed to take, opportunities I need to take, I'm just gonna continue going on the path which I was going before, which is pushing my own trading system. Uh, I need to have a general model to go from the zero to the end, all the execution, all the other considerations, because what I'm seeing everybody doing, what I was doing before, is just taking the signal and then figuring out how to do execution on a specific signal, right? And that's sometimes important, especially for time sensitive things where we're arbitraging in the moment. But when we're talking like longer term things which are done from the judgment of a human, discretionary traits. So, honestly, any kind of discretionary traits, it doesn't really matter. The milliseconds don't matter. And so much higher impact could have as a generalized system which keeps track of all the strategies and from which you can just make generalized guesses about risk management, basically. Like it's such an undervalued thing because nobody does really risk management. Like the Kelly thing is actually used. Have you seen the Kelly formula? This is nonsense. It is it's such a shallow level of that. Well, depth. I'll repeat. It doesn't matter. It's insane. Like it has to be improved. I will improve it. But for that, I first need to code all the infrastructure and like, collect more data, get actual implementations in, which I partly had before in Python before going like really deep into coding. Now in Rust, it's really difficult. I keep trying to make the code perfect instead of just guessing it to work. So I'll have to really work on that. And I think the knowing what at the same time is being done by these people, it's it sets a new standard. It completely sets a new standard. If before I was doing, I think honestly it was 11 to 12 hours of clean work. I have to up it to 14.7 on average at least. There's just no way I can do the things I need to do about it. Um, so yeah, just need to implement the system. Uh, we'll just continue spending all the time on it, and I think in about 2 months I'll have everything fully working, fully done with one version, and then I can continue just building uh, more fundamentally, more theoretically rooted approach on top of it. So I'll continue to do about like 2-3 hours of math, I think, a day. Uh, that's actually a good question. How much math I should do? I'm not sure exactly on this. I think I'll return to it for now. Just going.